This is From the Hood to Hair, where I share my story, my perspective, and what it took to get here. There's a moment in your journey where the dream and the reality don't fully match. And for me, that moment came when I got closer to the industry. Because, like a lot of people, I believed in something really simple. If I put in the work, if I got better, if I stayed consistent, eventually I'd reach a point where I could say,
Do you see me now? I'm ready.
and for a while, that belief carried me. But the closer I got, the more I started seeing things I didn't expect. How opportunities weren't always just about the work. How visibility didn't always come from effort alone. How certain people were positioned differently. And that's when things started to change for me. There was a moment in my career where I saw how things really worked. And it came when I became an educator. I realized something about myself I hadn't fully seen before. I had stage presence, I could communicate, and I could break things down for people in a way that made sense. And because of that, I started getting opportunities a lot faster than I expected. And at first, I thought to myself, this is what I worked for. But the more I paid attention, the more I started realizing something. It wasn't just about the work, it was about what made sense to the brand, who could represent it, who could connect, and who could translate the product to the people in a way that they understood. And I recognized that I was being positioned in a way that benefited them, but also I was opening doors for me. So I leaned into it. I took the opportunities, I showed up, and I grew from it. And at the same time, I understood something deeper. Opportunities that come fast can move fast. And eventually, new artists came in, new faces, new energy. And I saw how quickly attention can shift. And that's when the lesson hit me. You can't build your identity on positioning alone. It has to be built on something deeper. Because if your value is based on where someone places you, it can change just as quickly. But if it's built on who you are and what you bring, that stays with you. And if I'm being honest, the realization didn't make me bitter. It made me clear. Clear on what I wanted, clear on how I wanted to move, clear on what I didn't want to depend on anymore. And that's part of why I'm here, why I'm building this, why I'm sharing my story. Because if I can't control the system, I can build something of my own, a platform, a voice, something that reflects what I believe this industry can be. And if you've ever felt like this, that what you're working for doesn't fully match what you're seeing, just know this. Sometimes the answer isn't fitting in. It's about building something different. That moment didn't stop me. It redirected me. And in the next episode, I'm going to talk about what it looked like when I stopped separating where I came from who I was becoming. This is From the Hood to Hair, and I will see you on the next one.